There we go. Hello. Hi. My friend has been bothering me about this game for 2 days now. And it's only been out for, what, three? So I decided I was going to give it a shot, but I don't know anything about it. So please join me on I don't know what I'm about to get into if you're feeling like it. Let me just quickly muss with the volume here. Might take me a minute to get the audio balance right, but here we are. So all I've done is I've updated the game and I've got it operating. So I guess starting from a complete blank slate, I don't even know what to expect. I'm gonna give it a solid 2 hours. And if I'm still having fun, I'll continue. And if not, I might, might play a little more later tonight, even if after 2 hours I haven't got what my friend likes so much about it. Yes, Campbell Alexander, another gacha game. I honestly was gonna skip it, but like I said, my best friend was like, hey, you should give it a shot, I'm having so much fun. She said the combat was very enjoyable. Who am I? Now, I heard that you are able to change which person you're using, but I don't know, I think... Sure. I am not a gacha addict, Plinko. I am a, Never mind, I'm a gacha addict, I'm sorry. But I'm not doing any pulls on stream. I don't do pulls on stream. But I don't know anything about this game, so I guess, like, I don't know what the story is. I don't know what any of that means. All the same game. I think the combat systems are quite different. And that's really what they have to appeal to me anyway. Alright, I should probably pay a little bit of attention at least. I mean, it looks pretty. I mean, I even played, Infinity Nikki. I didn't do anything for stream for it, but I gave that a try as well. I feel like it would be, Gacha isn't gambling, it's prediction-based resource management. Well, that's one way of putting it. Not much. Okay. Keep clicking or click and hold the left mouse button. Alright. Press shift or click to dodge. Perfect dodge. Okay, we have perfect dodges. Nope, way off. Hold on. I want to at least try to get one perfect dodge in. No. Never mind, let's just keep going. I'll fail at perfect dodges more later. I'm sure. Press number key 1 for battle skill. Skill points. No, even tighter, their timing. Well, they're barely even trying to hit me there, Campbell. This is a tutorial battle. Not being able to even manage a perfect dodge in a tutorial battle is kind of sad. Oh, there we go. Oh, that... I was gonna say, that's got the same kind of energy as Nier Automata, but I suppose there's a lot of games that are like that. Ultimate energy, long press the battle skill key. No double jumping? I get the feeling we're about to be sent. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with games using similar mechanics. I do like perfect dodges. I meant the animation that came with it. I don't care if the girl has a better attack. Either way, I've heard that you can change your main character anyway. I'm not even fighting anymore. Oh, hey, Glavos! Oh. Now, when my friend was messaging me and I said that I was actually gonna try it, what was her... what specifically did she say? Welcome to optimization hell, and my reaction is, wait, we don't have to do that to have fun here, do we? But I'm guessing that we're not going to continue to have all of this ability that we currently have as soon as this prologue is over. That tends to be how things go. I think there's something fun about min-maxing in certain games, but I don't think it's completely necessary. Oh, enter the past. Yeah, there we go. We're about to lose all of our abilities. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to listen for a sec. Nah, I didn't quite catch what he was saying there about being cold. Yep. Should I view it? The cosmos held by her lips is untouched by time. Beyond portals guarded by the deathly kind, she continues to wait and bide. Gotta set up how dramatic things are gonna get. Oh. There's a lot of names. Looking up at the sky, about to run off a cliff. Well, I don't know what it was, but we broke it. Reset marathons? I'm not even 100% certain what you mean by that. Is that where you like reset until you pull the character that you want right away? Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. I don't know that I've ever done that in any game. Oh, hey, look at that. We've got team members now. Hey, look at that. I dodged it. Nope, did not dodge that one. I do what it wants me to do. E for a combo skill. See, I get the that there's a reason why people might do that, but just personally for me, it's like, for the rest of the game, you're not going to be doing that forever, right? So you just kind of got to accept that you're not going to have the characters you want, and generally the first banner, it's not like the characters usually are that functional for long anyway. Prompting me to hit 3, but I should probably at least wait until things are in range, right? No. Oh, it was just that it was available. Okay, hold on. Maybe I'll try this. You know, you'd think that you would pull out the big guns against something like this. Maybe I use them all up on the little guys. Or more likely, they want you to experience team combat. That didn't seem very fair. Oh, I have another person's special up. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, she was a healer? Maybe not. I don't know. It looked green. As young stars wane. Are we attacking the swords or? I feel like I might have moved something up there. I didn't realize fast enough to attack the swords, but surely you can't fail in the opening cutscene. Your bunny. Hello, Wadatabir. Yeah, this is the, what is it called? Oh gosh, how can I have forgotten the name already? It's in the title of the stream. How is my brain doing this? This is Arknights Endfield, and I am just playing it kind of blind. I don't know anything about it, but my best friend's been bothering me about it for 2 days, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I think it came out about 3 days ago. Go forth and awaken life. You know, there's something about starting a game without any preconceptions. On the downside, you might be starting something horrible, which is why I kind of wasn't gonna bother. But my best friend is the one that was telling me that it was a lot of fun and the combat was, what specifically was the word she used? I think she said it was, addictive was the word I think she used. So I thought I'd give it a shot, because I do like me some action combat.
Endfield の管理人。あなたは僕は
Well, if I'm playing as a lady, it's midday, but if I'm playing as a dude, it's dusk. Obviously. Hey, no, it's a time of day. It is edgy. It's edgy and I like it. Proud. I don't make the rules, but that's them's the rules. Does the mask ever come off? To be clear, Glavos and Plinko, I did pick to play as the dude. Is it still a chick that catches you if you play as a girl? I hope so.
目が覚めましたか、管理人。大丈夫。ここは安全ですから。ここは OMVD ジャンゴ。
Well, good, as long as it's the same regardless.
私たちの家でもあります。
Probably take the mouse right off the middle of everybody's faces, huh?
D ジャンゴ、エンドフィールド。
深呼吸して大丈夫です。そのリミッターで体調を保てます。10年も眠っていてまだ不安定なはずですから。
10 years!
たくさんのことを忘れてしまっているみたいだ。君は
Okay, okay.
私はペリカです。エンドフィールドの観察官です。
I kind of like the design of her eyes though, with like the yellow in the middle.
あなたはエンドフィールドのリーダーであり、最も大切な存在でした。
本当に何も思い出せない。
I also like his sweater.
でも、あなたにとってこの新たな始まりは悪いことではないのかもしれませんね。まずは
I decided I was going to give it minimum 2 hours to hook me. Might go a little longer if I'm having a lot of fun, but yeah, minimum 2 hours. Just because I'm kind of scared to start another gacha game at this point. And I might play some more later tonight, not necessarily on stream or anything, but also just I don't know when it's going to start trying to get me to spend money. I'm not going to be spending any money. Did that guy just take off his sunglasses to reveal another pair of sunglasses?
少しこの辺りを見て回りましょう。ここが私たちの拠点、科学技術を結集したオリジニウムを動力とする宇宙作業船 D ジャン号です。
Pinnacle of cool.
かつて絶対絶命の危機に直面した D ジャン号は管理人の指揮で窮地を脱しました。それ以来省電力状態で
Where's Glasses Dude? I want to find Glasses Dude.
少しずつ船を修復し、そして技術開発も進めて。
ごめん、何も覚えてない。
大丈夫ですよ。
I should be following the story, but I'm just looking for Glasses Dude. I'm sorry, ma'am. No way! Justice for Glasses Dude, where'd he go? That's a shame. Come on. You can't just throw a character like that into the background of a scene and then not let me find him again. On one hand, playing every new gacha release could be an excellent way to get a whole bunch of, like, the early game free pulls. kind of get the if you really like playing the gacha systems but don't want to spend money, it could be a good way to get that out of your system by just swapping games frequently. But that's kind of the mentality I went into Genshin with, and I'm still playing it 5 years later. So I don't think it's necessarily a bad idea to give new games a shot. And I know I've been chit-chatting, but I'm liking the music and the ambient sound as well, so honestly, even if I don't end up playing the game, I might just be keeping an eye on it for music. Glavos, he better show up again. And he better have a name. And a voice actor.
エンドフィールドはこの窮地を打開できるはずです。これはあなたが身につけていたオリジニウム。
Is it? I might have to look into that because I really liked what they had done with the layers of the music, especially on the main menu. So I'd be really sad if I found out that it wasn't being made with the human creativity. Oi. Oh yeah, 100% better say goofy one-liners, Glavos. I wouldn't allow it any other way.
呼びかけに反応している。
AI music and art used for games and anime? Well, first off, I wouldn't necessarily even call it art so much as images. I think it's a real shame. And I really don't like... My personal experience with AI is that if you Google certain questions about Aura Kingdom, the MMO I play for the most part, sometimes you'll find an answer that is incorrect in an AI blurb that then credits one of my videos as if I'm giving incorrect information there. So, not a huge fan of that. But I don't want to be like categorically none of this generative AI period, because it's my understanding that there are things that are being done with it that are actually helpful, and it's not the replacing artists and musicians, it's the in medical fields for research purposes. Instead, it's just being used to try to displace actual employees. Reboot of life. I probably should be paying a bit more attention to the story, but that's okay, I'm sure. Yeah, I think, ever since I read a couple articles about AI referring to it as a stochastic parrot, that's basically where my brain's been at for the generative AI as used in the colloquial sense that it always is these days. Stochastic parrot, that's where my brain is stuck now. Webpage free gacha thing. You know, my friend sent me a link and said, hey, if you're gonna play, you should use my link here. So I did that, but I didn't know what I was doing at the time. Maybe I should open that up in another tab again. Hold on. Now, I suppose there is a invite people to your team thing here. Can get a free 5-star weapon. Yeah, I've got the... Probably have to invite a bunch of people though, don't you? Should I put my link into the chat here and then pin it, so if anybody feels like contributing, they can? Each successful assist from a friend using your personal link earns you one lucky draw entry. So yeah, I would need a bunch of people to use a link, so I don't think that's gonna work. Oh well. I got one for my friend. It is what it is. I should be paying attention. Whoops. We are hitting hub base on every channel.
10日後に管理人を中枢基地に連れて行く計画だったけど10日も待っていられない。フィオナ、今すぐ出発するわ。今？ちょっと急いで確認するけど地上に強い電波干渉が出てる。ガイドなしでの緊急着陸は誤差の可能性も高い。基地付近に着陸するしかなさそうだね。中枢基地には新主任もアンドレイさんもいる。
Yeah, if you guys don't mind me putting a link there, I suppose it's okay, but it just feels kind of skeezy, you know?
今すぐ私が向かうと。それからチェンには基地で合流したいとも伝えて。了解。準備に入るね。位置座標確認。目標地点4号予知。準備完了。
Hold on, I think I need a notepad here to clean up the link of all the garbage that goes around it. Oh wow, that's a really long link. It barely fits. Pin. There we go. Why not?
Fiona, そっちはどう？まだ通信復旧作業中で。待って、何か近づいてくるよ。気をつけて。これはアンカー。管理にしっかり捕まっていて。
And focusing again, got a little bit distracted there, so I kind of missed what's going on, but we are attempting to re-establish a connection with an old base. I'm Sorwada Tabis. 実は私、日本語がわかりますので、いつも日本語の練習のために日本語の声優の方を聞きたいんです。I'm really sorry about that, but because I do speak some Japanese, I really do prefer to use the Japanese voiceover because it gives me an opportunity to practice listening to Japanese. I don't get a lot of opportunities to hear Japanese on a daily basis if I don't. Press the 2. Wow, now it's going to explain fighting with party members? I understand that the subtitles are also a little bit hard to read on the stream too, so that makes sense. I'm even thinking that the color that they've chosen is kind of not standing out super well in all cases. Like, I feel like it would be better if this fade at the bottom of the screen was a little darker to make the white text stand out a bit more.
私も大丈夫です。ですが、この先は歩いていくしかないようですね。アンゲロスがこんなところにまで。想定より厳しい状況になっているようです。
You know, I feel like it's not very nice to say that the voice acting is generally better in Japanese, but also I think the voice direction is quite different generally in Japanese. Actually, there was some really cool threads about this on Twitter the other day, where like Japanese voice acting takes a little more after theater, whereas like North American voice acting, or I suppose I should say just English voice acting, tends to be a little bit more like TV, which is super interesting. In general, just like the kind of direction that you would take just because of the kind of expectations of the audience. So like, it's also a matter of taste whether or not you think that the slightly more emotional, like theater style voice acting is more enjoyable to listen to. But yeah, I totally get people wanting to listen to the audio in a language they understand. It's just that, again, very few people will talk to me in Japanese on a daily basis if I don't go out of my way to interact with the Japanese language. And by very few, I mean 0.
このアンゲロスは一筋縄ではいかないかもしれません。気をつけてください。攻撃を集中させれば防御を崩
The
すことがで
last
きます。
sequence is... I thought we already did this. Final strike has successfully staggered the enemy. Alright, so now that he's staggered,
管理人
take him
同
out.
じように残りの敵も倒してしまいましょう。
決めるよ油断したね
No, it's not really a... If they do implement a parry, I haven't done it because I haven't done a very good job of perfect dodging. But that's just break and then do more damage.
丈夫なロープ。生存者が残していったものかもしれません。
No.
何か音がしなかったか
Oh!
空に何かあれはアンカーだすぐ来て報告しろ
I've never successfully been able to use Beto's absorb damage and then hit back thing. I'm too antsy with the dodging.
もしもし、もしもし、シンシュに連絡が取れない。もういい、早く逃げよう。
Oh, it is highlighting the line that's being spoken.
見ませんか高すぎますかね
気にしてる場合じゃない。死にたいの。早く何かこっちに来る。管理人、こっちから行きましょう。
Rope. Do we need a tutorial for how ropes work? You know, it's actually kind of it's actually kind of interesting that when we were fighting that boss before, I'm sure it was in the tutorial there at the very beginning, that boss, it didn't explain about the telegraphing on the ground, and I was actually thinking about that if you play enough games, you know that when the ground is lighting up, it means something bad's about to happen. But if you aren't super used to playing games, that kind of language of game design isn't necessarily as obvious. Like, and this might sound odd, but for example, my mother bought a VR headset to play Beat Saber because she really liked it, Beat Saber. And there was some things about getting around in the game. Obviously, VR is at like another level, right? But there was some things about just getting around the menus and moving around inside, like, the system of the game. Even for something like Beat Saber that doesn't have a lot of, like... I mean, it's relatively straightforward once you've got to start, but that's just how I feel about it. Trying to explain things to my mother when she was trying to play it, sometimes it was a little odd thinking that you wouldn't just immediately understand certain things. So, like, all these cute little tutorials coming up here, it's interesting that this is happening after they've already made us do it. Alright. Huh. Actually, I was playing Beat Saber yesterday for the first time in a while. It's kind of been a little on the cold side, so I haven't been able to play because I have to play on the patio since there's enough space out there. And I hurt my arms. I went a little bit too intense. You're right, it is hard to balance because if you're gonna aim for an audience that literally knows nothing about video games, people that do just, they don't want to. And yet at the same time, if you hide that somewhere, I don't think that someone like my mother would have been able to find those kind of things. Like if a pop-up in the corner here was like, hey, press G for more info, I don't know that my mother would even necessarily notice it. Now, my mom is not playing... Actually, one of the things she said she really liked about VR was the table tennis game, because she felt like the haptic feedback on the controller of a ping pong ball on a paddle was just the right amount for how light a ping pong ball was, and she felt it was really realistic, even though the game itself wasn't, to the point that she tried to lean on a table in VR that didn't exist in reality. Pretty crazy stuff. Whoop. Oh, middle mouse button to lock on. It is funny that despite the fact that the game itself is not realistic, the immersion was just so perfect, and she said it was because of how it felt. Right? Just play real table tennis at that point? I mean, you're right, but you'd need to have a table and whatnot, right? She already had the VR headset, and they gave her, like, it came with a credit for a couple games, so she picked up Beat Saber and table tennis, and she just was just having fun with those. Can't focus on gameplay and translation at the same time. You know, that is another good point. Especially like the same way I'm yapping and struggling to follow the story a bit here. But 100% Glavos, table tennis does take up a lot of space, and being able to play online is something that you wouldn't be able to do just by being at home with your VR heads, like being at home and having a table tennis. Like my mother lives alone, right? She doesn't have a wall that she can set up a table against, right? Anyway, it's just an interesting story about immersion and also people that don't understand the language of games. My mother is not much of a gamer. Even my sister, not a huge gamer, but she really wanted to play Persona 5, so she borrowed... I need to scroll more on TikTok or shorts to train your attention switching. Or I just need to lock in. But yeah, my sister, when she was playing Persona 5, it was kind of similar in that there were certain things about the game that wouldn't have needed an explanation for me that she needed.
D ジャン号から連絡を受けて歓迎会の準備をと。しかし数日のうちに襲撃とは。それでも来てくださるとは思いませんでした。新種に他の行方不明
And I should add Campbell. I've actually never been on TikTok. It's a scary place. I don't want to go there. A driving... How much would a driving sim setup cost, I wonder? Because, like... Not to just continue to talk about how cool my mom is, but she's actually gone to a racetrack and, like, rented a car to go around the racetrack before. She's also done skydiving. My mom's pretty cool. I love my mom, if it's not easy to tell. Everything's full of AI slop right now anyway, so good to know I'm not missing anything on TikTok. Time to thank these rocky crawlies for their warm welcome. Okay, maybe I just have a edgy sense of fashion. But if like I could find a sweater like this with the zippers and the maybe without like all the belts. I'd actually wear that to work.
まず私たちは敵を片付ける。それから作業員たちを中央制御タワーへ避難させるよう誘導します。ありがとうございます。とても心強いです。そういえばアンドレイさんを見かけないけれど、今どこに？まったく、あのじいさんと来たらまたヒーロー気取りさ。
Plinko, Midday buys the the Genshin fashion collection confirmed? That's not even something that needs confirmation at this point. I have literally posted a photo of myself in it. Actually, that one time it was in that video with that one, YouTube channel. I strongly debated wearing the Wanderer pants, but I thought maybe that wouldn't be a good thing. I wouldn't want to... Because with an audience of that size, somebody would see and know, and it might not be appropriate for their channel. I do think the fashion is kind of neat. I'm a fan. Actually, right now, in terms of video game fashion, IRL, so to speak, there's a company that's making a near Automata clothes line, or well, they've got shoes and they've got a skirt, but the skirt looks so freaking nice. So it's like $300, so obviously I can't afford it very easily. So I was thinking I'd set like some health goals, and if I hit them, I'll order it if it's still available. I think whether or not they would actually do a clothes line would depend on how well the game does long term, because I don't think you release clothing for a game within like the first month, right? Okay, my mom does knitting, so if I were to send her a picture of this sweater that is very much knit... Actually, I knit a sweater from a game once, so maybe I should just do it. Oh man, I haven't done any serious knitting for a while, actually. No, it was God Eater 3. In fact, I bet if you were to go onto the God Eater 3 Steam page and look through the community creations, you would find it.
Perika 監察官。よかった。アンカーが落ちてきて、屋内に避難してなんとかこの場を守り抜いて。いえ、正確には5分前まで。
Why would they give him the cool spirally glasses and then have him turn to the side so you could see his normal eyes?
ですが、ここで負傷者の手当てをしなければ。ここは強化の栽培場所です。強化粉末から薬を作ること。
Is this a furry game? Well, it does certainly appear that everybody other than me has some kind of animal traits going on, so maybe. As I said, going in blind. Okay. We have a backpack and we can do crafting. I can confirm that if you have good taste in characters, you get caught by the same waifu. I think all characters are semi-free. Wait, they're making me use it? Oh, we're not gonna use it now.
これで一安心です。
Well, yes, I could see the skip button, but I'm not gonna press
私
it.
はここに残って負傷者の手当てをします。その後、
You know, we were talking about that last time when I was actually playing Genshin. I don't think I would be using a skip button at all on my main account, because of course I want to see what's going on. But I play 3 accounts in Genshin. It wouldn't hurt on my alternate accounts. Hold on, what do we need to know about leveling up? Okay, so some games nowadays have a thing where you don't actually get to use your experience unless you go somewhere to like sleep or rest or activate it, but apparently that's not the case here. Oh yeah, Blinko, I've already done that, the new Archon quest on 3 games. Or on 3 accounts, so yeah, that's like what? It's a solid at least 18 hours of my life right there, right? But to be fair, for the alternate accounts, I usually left the autoplay happening on a second screen while I was doing something else, or making dinner or whatever. I do like the ambiance of what's going on here, but it feels like we're still a ways till we get to the meat of gameplay. This is still prologue.
あれはアンカーが動いていることを示す一般的な反応。中枢基地の構造図を見たことがあるけれど、確か旧工場エリアの地下に
Skip is great for games you don't like the story of.
構造的にも安定して
You know, I was gonna say, why would you be playing if you didn't like the story? But no, if you really like the gameplay, but you're just not super interested in what's going on, fair enough. How do I feel about factories? Oh dear, that's. I mean, we're in a factory, right? Oh my gosh, are these warning signs blinking at me? Are the warning signs alive? Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it might be that I was messing with my mic settings to try and make sure that the mic stayed louder than the game audio. I'm not very good at balancing the audio. I'll turn down the gain the slightest bit on my voice. And see if that helps. Oh well, these guys don't look very friendly. Ooh, I was trying to dodge that. It might just have been that I was getting a little bit more, a little bit louder. I was reincarnated as a warning sign and now I can't talk or move. It's already being made. The anime's been greenlit. Okay, charging skill. It can be interrupted with any operator's damage dealing skill. Okay. You know, I kind of not like that you can have both of the characters active in combat at the same time. Hold on a second. What's going on here? The vending machine isekai? Oh goodness, I do not even want to know.
Operator, Chen Sen. もしかして私一番乗り？管理人、ありがとうございます。それにチェンも助かったわ。
Glavos, I do not doubt it's a thing. I simply doubt how much I want to know about
さっ
it.
きの技、良かったよね。
Rather, I should say, I doubt I want to know anything more about it than the fact that it exists and leave it there. Oh, jeez. Just about anything will get greenlit nowadays if it's got the word isekai in it, eh? You can use a better, more stable landing.
ほう、管理人、なかなか鋭いね。実はさっきちょっと慌てちゃってさ。とにかく次はもっとすごいのを見せるね。あ、改めて管理人、私はチェン・センユ。ペリカからも聞いてたんだ。管理人の話するとき毎回ほんと止まらなくってさ。まずはとにかくアンドレイさん、大丈夫？
実験室、試作モデル、敵はいない。
He's an owl? You know what? I don't mind that design. I just wish they had more guts to make the ladies have the more over-the-top animal traits rather than just cute ears.
10日後の予定じゃなかったっけ？それにそんなのまでつけて、とにかく会えて嬉しいよ。管理人、俺たちは成功したんだ。10年もかかっちゃったけど、ある課題、ついに突破口が見えたんだ。フッチーニとポポフもこれで報われるよ。ずっと残念がってたから、この話を直接管理人に伝えられなかったこと。
I agree that the bar is not set very high because there's been some very, very slop type shows showing up now these days, and it's like, how did these get? Why did these get adaptations? But then again, I suppose some of the titles alone are simply over the top to grab attention because that's what you need in this era.
管理人、アンドレイさんはエンドフィールドの技術専門家でここに駐在しています。そして修正工業システムのエンジニア責任者でもあります。
ん？ペリカ監察官、急に改まって。あ、待って。まさか管理人忘れちゃったの？あんまりだ。なんでいつもこんな。
詳しいことは後でまた説明します。
俺は旧工場エリアにアンカーが落ちたのを見て、試作モデルが無事か急いで走って確認しに来たんだ。ほら、これ。
それが守ってたってやつ？そこまでするなんてさ。
これは俺だけの作品じゃないんだ。友人が預けてくれた試作モデルだから、助けてくれて本当に感謝するよ。それから今はアンカーを壊して基地内にアンゲロスが湧いてくることはなくなったが、復旧を急がないと。
私たちに任せて。それから新主任がすぐ中央制御タワーに戻るようにと言って。
ちなみに俺を探しているときどんな顔してた？
I got distracted because there's a weird light reflecting onto my ceiling. I don't know what that's about.
ダメだ、おしまいだ。
新主任のところも助けが必要みたいですね。
There hasn't been any pointless character choices so far. You mean like where you have two different options, but neither of them is really that different anyway?
ここでもうちょっと。
管理人、 アンドレイさんのことはジェンに任せて先に新主任のところに行きましょう。
Ah. I don't know what these are, but there was a chest.
ランドブレーカーはアンカーが落下した混乱に乗じたのでしょうか。でもアンカーが落下してすぐのこと
We
だ。
do the
そんな
agree or agree sassily a couple times.
状況は複雑になっているかもしれません。
And I'm curious as to what pun you sent if it got blocked by the auto or the basic level auto moderation.
もともとこの近くに協約コアを設置し稼働テストをする予定でしたが。
That's really interesting, Campbell. Normally, the only things that'll get blocked are vulgarity or links. At least that's the way I thought I had it sent or said. Where? Me? Oh, is it gonna follow me? You know, I actually have not played Zenless Zone Zero, and it was for the same reason I was originally not planning on playing this one.
新種に一体何が。
Oh, 1 second here. My friend is messaging me, the one that I told I was playing this game, or the one that got me to play the game in the first place. You know, let's put it on auto for a second.
ランドブレーカーがこんなに。それだけではありません。あちらを。
Oh, yeah, no, Campbell, that's gonna do it.
協約コアの設置を予定していた場所。煙の上がっている範囲も広く、一帯が占拠されていました。周辺はアンゲロスだらけです。ここまで侵入してくるとは兆候もありませんでした。一体どうやって。さっきのランドブレーカーは先行部隊だったということね。新種に他に新しい情報はある？警備課が可能な限り
Google's AI is too sensitive. Oh, hey, Lousy, this is Arknights. It is a different kind of Genshin. I should be paying a little bit more attention.
予備回線もアンゲロスに破壊され、機能のほとんどが停止。襲撃を行ったのはボーンクラッシャーだと確認されました。
Okay, Plinko, I think I can see why your comment got
でもこのタイミングというのは偶然だとはとても。
It'll be Jumper.
このまま放置すれば協約コアの設置をすることが厳しくなります。
I am absolutely the coffee tuber, except that I've already finished my cup of coffee.
電力を確保する方法がありますが、消費エネルギーが。いいえ、まだ方法はある。協約コアなら
Genshin with factories. What are you talking about factories? Like, are all the levels factories or something here? And Plinko, your comment about the Google AI being too sensitive, I actually don't turn on ads during live streams, so... I mean, if we were just escaping through it, I suppose you might be able to get to the reroll in a relatively reasonable amount of time, but I'm not going to be doing that. Oh, you build factories?
しかし敵が多いことに変わりはありません。
I'm still not 100% certain if I'll be playing it long term.
私はエンドフィールドの観察官で
We'll have to wait and see.
そしてエンドフィールド危機対策班の一員でもある
But I do like exploring maps, so if it's a big open world, building factories?
お世話になるね
Well, I guess I get to find out what that means relatively soon.
エンドフィールド危機対策班準備完了準備？うんうんケンも大丈夫だって
Fair enough. Maybe I'll double check the settings because I can see why your comment got blocked, but I feel like it's probably okay. So maybe I'll adjust the sensitivity of the
正直
settings.
に言うとあなたにはここに残ってもらいたいと思っています
I'm an Enfielder. I do Enfield stuff.
ありがとうございます
Campbell,
それでは
I do like gacha.
まずは可能な
I'm
限り
not going to
敵
spend,
の戦力を探
and I'm not gonna have 3 accounts. I guarantee you on that there's not going to be any spending on this game. I would not be able to afford it.
基地の機能は復旧するアンドレイさん安全なルートが確保できたらまた連絡するわ荒野の奥深くまで来てもらうことになるけれど
And Lassie, that is a person-owl hybrid. And I've already complained that the lady's got cat ears and the dude's got to be an owl face.
この無謀な頑固じいさんのことは置いておいて管理人チェンペリカ観察官くれぐれも気をつけてください1点協約転送ポイントは電力とは独立して稼働していますでは頼みましたよ管理人まず協約転送ポイントを起動してください今後何をするにも役に立ちますから
Cook it. There's a hootie. You know what? I think the owl is fine. I like the owl. The owl is fine.
つい先ほどアンドレイから管理人について
Alright. It's giving me orange prompts. You remember nothing. Cool. Then we have an audio log. Do.
管理人こっちこっち
お伺いしました
Okay, cleared that. What's this? That is the gacha, so that's what we're not going to do.
お気をつけて
That is free rewards. We'll take those. What's that? Oh, battle pass. Not doing that either. Wait, so like you actually can't do a free battle pass without whatever this is? Interesting. Or is that... Okay, basic... Oh gosh. Yeah, we'll leave that. Worry about that later. Storage management. Storage man. You mean I don't get to carry everything with me? Okay, Campbell Alexander. How about I give you this as an explanation? When I'm playing Genshin, I did do polls on stream once when I knew that I had guarantee and I knew that I had enough stuff for it, so there was no element of surprise. It was, I'm gonna get the character and then I'm gonna play. That's what I did. Compare that against what happened recently with the most recent banner. I was really hoping to get Inefa. but I missed her on the first run, so after I got Columbina, who's on the banner as well. I then proceeded to try and get Inefa, and I lost the 50-50 at really, really high pity, and like, it's just depressing and sad. And the answer is, well, if I were to spend more money than my grocery bill for the month, sure, I could have Inefa, but no, I don't want to. And when I watch other people pull on stream, I don't feel like the same exhilaration as when I get the one that I want, right? So, no, I'm not gonna spend, again, like, my grocery bill for the month on trying to get another character. And it's not a positive experience for anybody if I'm sitting there being real glum, like, oh, come on. And there's like, no, it's just not good. Right? Like, it's not good for anybody. I don't want to normalize looking like I'm spending a whole lot of money that I don't actually have to spend. Even if it's that I was saving for a month prior, right? Because that's the kind of thing is that somebody watching who might not be able to afford it is normalized to the concept of spending that much money on a game, and I don't want to do that. So yeah. I'll keep trying to get Inefa until the end of her banner, but I'm kind of resigned that it's not happening now. But yeah, the reality of my financial situation is that I am comfortable. I would not be comfortable if I was pulling on gacha banners the same way that some content creators do. Plus, I'm going to Japan this year. And anytime I think, oh well, I could spend this kind of a little bit of money on a game, my brain is like, or I could visit another cafe in Japan when I get there. I'm actually super excited to go to Japan. So I haven't been on vacation since 2010. So it's been a while. I'm very much looking forward. Going to see John Hololive. When I'm in Japan, it's probably not going to be anything VTuber related at all. I don't even have a laptop. It's not like I could do any kind of content. What I'd like to do, and this is kind of just a me thing, I suppose, is I'd like to do a vlog sort of thing of the different coffees that I find at different cafes and places and vending machines and whatnot. But I don't know how I could make that work without a laptop, so we'll see. I'm really excited for my trip to Japan though, so just like anytime my brain is like, gacha addiction, you should spend some money, I'm just currently beating it back with the hammer of, or you can go to Japan. It works. Oh, optional rescue people? I don't think rescuing people is optional. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, that's a deployment area, so where are the people we can rescue, huh? Is that it? Just him? Oh, I don't know how to edit video on my phone. So maybe I'll start experimenting with that. If I'm being honest though, I actually don't go out for coffee much these days outside of the house yet recently because it's expensive as well, so I've just been making coffee at home. More dudes over here. Yeah, it looks like you can with the Q, but why would I play as a... Why would I play as a chick when I can play as a dude? Ah, there we go. Get a cheap Chromebook? I don't know if I want to buy a laptop or even a Chromebook specifically for a trip. There's already a couple other things that I think I'd like to pick up. Like, oh my gosh, so today I was thinking that I would like to pick up a an AirTag. I use an Apple product, so it would kind of fit in. But I was thinking I'd like to get an AirTag for my luggage, just for a little sense of security there. And I went to, because I was on Apple's website just kind of price checking it to see what kind of budget I would need for it. And like, you can't get MID on the tag. Like, you can have up to four characters, but for some reason MID is considered to be blocked, so you can't have mid on it. Like, it won't let you. I could have MIDD, I could have MIDY, I cannot have mid. It is so weird. I don't know if I'll get one, because it is a little on the expensive side for what it is, but it would just be peace of mind, because I haven't been, I haven't been on a plane since 2010. Things are a bit different now. How is mid offensive? I mean, I can see mid being, like, not the best, but it's not, like, offensive. It doesn't mean bad. MID for midday. I mean, it's not that important if I'm getting a tracking device for my luggage that it's got my midday's initials on it, but I don't know, I would rather have that than my real name. There was something shiny and blue up there, but I guess I can't make it. Wait, you can get initials on your AirTags so that you can tell them apart from other people's, right? Like, you can get it engraved. So I just kind of wanted to put MID on it, and it wouldn't let me. Yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not that important. I thought it was just really, really weird. I think the main two things that I would like to get before my trip would be a power bank and the tracker. That was the two things I was thinking. Well, yeah, I just thought it would be a good idea to have my initials on it, so or the MID, because midday, but Apple said no. How's your soup, Lousy? Right, so like, I've got a power bank right now that's, it was kind of, I bought it because it was cheap and had a lot of power, but it's not, I don't think you're allowed to bring it on a plane because it's, and plus it's super heavy. So I was thinking maybe one that's rated okay to take on a plane and not like 2 pounds. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think of trying Dusk. I was too caught up on midday. You can fit 4 characters. They also have a list of emojis you're allowed to use, and the coffee emoji was not on the list, so that was annoying as well. The engraving is free, right? Like, they do the free engraving thing, so I just thought it would be if I was going to get one, it'd be neat. Yeah, but if it's a carrying a power bank, I don't want one that is like literally probably 4 times the size of my phone. and about as heavy as my water bottle. I don't need a device like or a thing like that inside my carry-on.
食料や物資を略奪するため。つまり物資とかじゃなくて占領。
管理人ペリカ。
あ、毛玉じっていうかさ、今私のことだけ呼ばなかったよね。ランドブレーカーのことはまた後で考えましょう。
Oh yeah, Apple's always done free engraving if you order directly from them. No, it's ridiculous. It's way too big. You green, huh? I'll add that to my notepad.
随分なまっちゃったな。
You green.
ちょっとしか動いてないのに死ぬかと思った。でも片付けは完了だ。じゃあみんな。
待って待って。
そりゃそうだ。もちろんこんな。
ペリカ監察官。
Oh, you're right. Ukraine totally did do a Genshin-themed power bank. I bet you they're all sold out of those now. Not that it would necessarily even be a good choice to do a collaboration power bank. I bet you they would cost more for no reason, but...
管理人、協約コアは最高レベルの準備は整いました。
Let's see if on a plane. I mean, it's a long flight from Canada to Japan. I don't know if I have any device that would have a battery that would last that long. So yeah, 100% going to be some actual paper books happening. Oh, did they? Do planes have chargers? I feel like that's the kind of thing that they charge you for. Like, sure, you can plug your device in, but then we're gonna read the data and we're gonna take your... and we're gonna charge you, like, 20 bucks an hour for it. I don't know, I haven't been on a plane since 2010. When the last time I was on a plane, the media entertainment system is, you still needed one of those adapters with the double plugs? I haven't tried e-readers, but I don't think they'd have any of the books that I like anyway. Or maybe they would. I was just about to say the last book I read was the new translation of the 12 Kingdoms, and I reread the old translation because I'm still going through the new translation. I suppose the new translation would probably be on an e-reader. But I mean, frankly, if I just, I was gonna say, if I just stick like 3 or 4 volumes of manga in Japanese, I'm pretty slow at reading. That would get me, that would get me through most of the flight. But do I really want to carry manga with me if I'd like to buy some to bring back?
みんなには中継タワーを共振タワーまでつないできてもらいたいんだ。そうすれば基地内のオリジニウムエネルギーを強制的に起動できるようになる。
Oh gosh, that would suck if the entertainment system was down. Knowing my luck, it's gonna be like that too, though. I don't actually own an e-reader though, Campbell Alexander. It's a device that I haven't thought that I required, but you're right that for battery life, those things really can't be beat since they use like the e-ink displays don't use energy except to change the page, right? It's only like 20 hours. Oh. Press the hotkey tab or alt to switch to AIC mode. Press the hotkey B. Oh shoot, this keyboard doesn't have a B. Hold on. Oh, this is factory construction. Maybe I should have been paying more attention to what I'm doing here. Can I just put it there? Confirm placement? No, it doesn't like that. Hold on a second. It says confirm placement. It's not letting me confirm the placement. It doesn't like it there. Where am I supposed to put it? Oh. Sorry, I wasn't being very smart. I thought I was placing it inside the zone. Okay, the relay tower's key power transmission facility. Relay towers can be used to transmit power to other relay towers, electric pylons, electric nexuses to connect them to the power grid. The protocol automation core is the origin source and source of all the power. Alright, cool. Power connected.
あとは強薬コアから電力の供給ができれば。管理人、こっちこっち。ここに繋ぐんだ。
Alright, there we go.
強薬コアと中継タワーは問題なく動いているみたい
I
です
was not expecting
あとは
that
中継タ
when
ワ
you
ー
said
をつないで
factories,
同心タワー
but
に電力を供給できれば作業は完了です。
よし。俺の
relay towers and electricity. Cool.
ペリカ監察官、先にあっちで点検作業を手伝ってくれよ。共振タワーでオリジニウムを強制的に起動すると設備に負担がかかるんだ。ちゃんと準備しておかないとこの辺の設備が全部ダメになっちゃうかもしれないから。
ええ、では分かれて行動しましょう。修正工業システムの完成はエンドフィールドにとって最も重要な使命の一つ。
We're
タ
going
ロ
to the
2
next
の
one.
危機を救う要になるからです。我々は数年前に強薬コア技術の基礎検証を完了させていました。
Are we gonna make it?
けれど最難関の壁を突破できず。
Oh, just barely. I suppose that's the... That's the point, right? That you just make it? You want them to be as far apart as possible? Alright, start transmission. Oh, see, are you sick? None of this if I die stuff, please.
管理人。あと
Though fortunately, I believe tiramisu means take me to heaven, so at the very least you're going to the right place. At least I've heard that before. Okay, that tower is giving me flashbacks to Xenoblade X. A little bit there. Big tower with a screen. Oh, lousy.
お頭に報告だ。エンドフィールドが来た。管理人はこっちに気づいていた。お頭の予測は全部ドンピシャだ。
They don't have guts to do ladies in a design like that doesn't leave their faces visible for fanboying over them, I suppose. Is that even a word people use? No, I don't think so. I think I'm a bit too old.
エンドフィールドが何年もかけて開発してたことは知っていたが、こんな一瞬とは本当にすごい技術だ。
一晩で荒野に避難所を建てる。これこそ修正工業技術が目指す未来なんだ。俺たちの夢。ようやく
Darcy, who specifically are you referring to there?
やったね。けどもじゃなくてアンドレイ先生。
ちょっとやめてよ、センちゃん。いや、大侠客様って呼んだ方がいい？
そんなことない。
管理人ペリカ監察官、中枢基地の電力が復旧しました。本当にありがとうございました。
よかったわ。新種に協約コアも安定的に稼働していて、他の検証も。
中枢基地は人手不足の上、
Are they gonna let us free in the open world to explore?
始めたばかりで他のエリアと連絡が取れず。
The guy that looked like Pyramid Head. I kind of knew. I kind of figured.
もし問題が起きれば
They don't have the guts to make the ladies look like that,
現場の
that's for
資料を
sure.
送らせていただきます。
待って、アンゲロスだったらこんな壊し方はしないはずだ。
あのさ、質問。副産物って何のこと？
Oh, I kind of like the way it reacts to your mouse here.
大切な仕事の成果とか？
いろいろだよ、本当にいろいろ。でも一番って言われたらオリジニウムバッテリーかな。きっとランドブレーカーの狙いもこれのはずだ。どれくらい取っていったかはともかく、あんな引火性の。
今回のランドブレーカーの動きには明確な一貫地下実験室、協約コア設置エリア、そして副産物センター。じゃあとにかく行ってみ。写真を見る限り。
つまり修正工業システム。
Okay. Protocol synchronizer authority level unlocked. Alright. Database. Pick various map markers to get details. If they're scared, they just need somebody in charge that's got the guts to make choices that somebody might dislike.
ゲートの状態を見ると、中の設備、オリジニウムの特性上、どんな機械設備にも使えるのが結晶外核だ。最もよく使われる材料でもある。
よく使われるのに、なんでもっと用意しておかなかったの？
それは全部使っちゃったから。まずはオリジニウム鉱物を集めるところから始めよう。
Mining. See how annoying I make
鉱石や
mining.
木材のような資源はタロ2ならどこにでもある。道具がなければ攻撃して回収するまで。
新しく思いついた剣を管理人に見せたかったんだ。
Well, they help out by hitting it with me. That's nice. I suppose it's not that annoying of a mining method. I kind of wish that the items were just auto picked up, or am I just picking them up too quickly? No, I do. Or do I? No, actually it kind of looks like I don't. Hold on. It appears to be just flying at me after a couple seconds, so... I mean, technically it says that I've got enough, I think, but I'll just keep going, why not? Resources. What's this? What is this? I don't know. Okay, a whole bunch of random stuff. Okay, well, we'll just take it all.
よし、オリジ専用の設備を用意しておいたぞ。
Alright. Backpack. Okay, so that.
準備作業が終わったら精錬炉のスイッチを入れて。
Oh dear, this is. Oh no. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, this is much more factory than I was expecting. He's literally a factory. How many of these do I need? Oh, 5. Okay, so that's just gonna keep going since we put in extra. I am probably gonna need some help from people to figure out how these factories work, because I'm immediately feeling like it's going to get way more complicated based on how much space is in that area. Is this what my friend meant to welcome to optimization hell?
センちゃん、直感はこんな時に
Look at that, I finished my coffee and now I finished my tea.
実は試作モデルの改良パーツとか資料を置いてきちゃってなくなったら困るなって。
重要な資料なら新主任がいる時に話してくれていたら。あ、わかった、申請せずにやってるってわけだね。
そんなんじゃ、はい、そうです。だって申請手続きがちょっと面倒だったし、自腹で特殊パーツを発注しちゃったんだ。でもこのまま試作モデルの開発が終わっちゃうなんてもったいないよ。管理。
わかりました。管理人。
助かるよ。あとついさっきオペレーターがジップラインを設置してくれたんだ。
Is this now that we're free?
そうそう。他の人が残した設備はしばらくしたら撤去されるんだ。使うなら早めにね。
Hey, what's this? Shared facility from another player. It can be directly used without power. More shared facilities might appear after reaching certain phases of exploration. A shared facility loses stability with time and will completely disappear at 0 stability. New shared facilities will regularly appear. Interesting. just go there straight, but then I'd be missing out on all these cute little lures. Will it pick them up automatically even if I run away? Yes. Alright, so we don't need to worry about actually picking stuff up. Well, those ones didn't. Okay, no, I think they did all follow me. Okay. I get the feeling this kind of cloudy map area we can't enter there, so maybe we'll stick with kind of just exploring around. Okay, okay. Yeah, it appears that's kind of more around that way. Now, when we were in that event earlier, one of these hills that I couldn't access had something on it, but I don't see it anymore. Or maybe I just got around the back way and didn't realize it was the same one. The boxes are scared. They're totally alive. Those are eyes. I can't repair it. That's just mean. Ooh. Oh, those guys are level 30. Oh, we're doing damage. Yeah, I can't say I'm 100% certain on how to feel about it either. But if the only way to make them happy is to beat these level 30 enemies here, maybe I better lock onto one of them. I don't like him being in the bush. Can't really see what he's doing in there. And we have to do that 6 more times. Yeah, bud, Yosuga Okashi. Come over here and find out what's so Okashi about it. focus on the guy that gets up in our face now. He seems a bit more. Is there a way to use healing items in combat? Does the game pause if I open up the menu? No, end combat. Maybe we'll kind of back out here a bit. Try and get the dog on his own. Dog out of here, and then we're gonna back up. Oh look, trees. Okay, we're just gonna back up out of here. Let them reset. Or follow me all the way here. Oh, no. Wait, is she ranged? Yeah, to a certain extent she is. No, not Seal. Okay, once we beat this guy, we won't be in combat anymore. Okay. Now I can go back to my backpack. Is there an item to bring people back? No, apparently it doesn't. I don't have anything like that yet. I wasn't supposed to do this at this point. This wasn't smart. I'm gonna die here. Do we keep going? We keep trying until we die? Nope, I killed my partner. I'm not making it through this. Level too low. Wait, retry? It's not gonna put me back in the fight, is it? Oh. No. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, boxes. I couldn't save you. Nor could I beat the enemies near you. So, I guess we're just gonna come back later. I can't believe I didn't get any experience for the ones I beat.
Endfield がまた一歩前に進んだね。
Okay, I do see what my friend was saying. The combat does feel really nice. Come on, there's a bunch of them here. There's no like treasure chests or anything. Oh yeah, there is. Hmm? Oh, there's another one of those challenge things there too. Okay, I beat them all. But that is on the inside there, so we need like another block or something we can jump onto to get on top of this thing. Or there's something up here? Ah. I know how to do games and whatnot. Alright, handle crisis. What level is this one gonna be? 35, it's higher! We're running. She's died! Oh, I should just let everybody die and gone and tried running again. Shoot, I don't know how to bring her back. I just ended up where I started, didn't I? Yeah. I don't know how to bring her back. She's just dead now. R.I.P. cat lady. Oh. You look a shiny. Simply stand on a bounce device and jump. Unpowered. Alright, well I guess we don't get to find out what that thing is. Oh, rest. That should do the trick. Okay, and now I am curious as to what you were trying to say that the censor bot ended up blocking. Hold on. It's actually kind of surprising that it doesn't tell me what messages are getting censored. Alright, I'm actually kind of surprised that some of the... I see you sent it to me on Discord. I'm kind of surprised about some of those, so I will double check the censor settings. We don't need to be like... this sensitive, I think. No bug. And mushrooms. And bunnies. What's this?
神殿見てたよりずっとひどいね。でも変ね。ゲートが閉まったまま回路が壊されている。中にいる敵が他の
Auralines are mysterious entities that emit strange sparkling lights that may be found during exploration. Oh, okay, stamina.
誰かの侵入を拒むような。
I feel like activating those is going to be good. Alright, now we are at the 2-hour mark, and I am still having fun. So I'm gonna keep going. I'm kind of waiting for the point where it's like, alright, you're done the chapter 1, so have some fun to explore around kind of thing. I see I've got like a stamina point or an energy point thing on the map, so there's got to be something I can use that on. I'll consider us to be done in the story when it actually opens that up to be done with, I suppose? Like, to do something with it? Okay. The Easy Tools button is now available. Alright. Perlita.
ランドブレーカーは一定時間ここに留まっていたようですが、戦闘の痕跡はありません。
Yeah, that's a nice name.
つまり待ち伏せは不発だったと。
I don't know what I did, but I activated it, and now it's doing stuff. That is unpowered. Okay. Is that eyes or... Okay, well, we can't control the fence because we don't have power. I get it. I get it.
足跡、奥まで続いてるよ。この先は行き止まりのはずですが、急ぎましょう。
Times are now different. Breakthroughs in material science and anti-blight interference technology achieved by civilization-banned scientists during the last decade mean that scanning, containing, and eliminating blight masses in the field is no longer science fiction. We are now capable of locating a blight patch's origin of contact and neutralizing it like untangling a ball of yarn. Although the exact form of the blight scanner platform, as well as the deployment and applicable scenarios thereof, have yet to be determined, any technology that enables immediate on-site control of the blight is highly promising. It is a goal worth realizing.
資料も荒らされた形跡があります。すでに持ち去られた可能性も。
Is he there?
お頭が探してる箱を探せ。どこかに隠してあるはずだ。見つかるまで探せ。そのまま続けろ。俺は丘を見てくる。
All right. That snap, when it activates like the chain link thing there, it's very satisfying.
フィールドがまた一歩前に進んだね。君はここで終わり。終わらせる。
Oh, is she too far away to participate? Perhaps.
みんな
急に静かに。
隠れて声を出さないで。足跡はこの方向ね。上の台に登る方法を考えないと。
See, that's what I was expecting on that other puzzle.
落ち着いて。私たちはエンドフィールドのランドブレーカーみんなやっちゃったし、
本当にありがとう。助かっ
こっちに向かってくるランドブレーカーが監視システムに移ったのを見て、すぐに作業を中断してこの機械と資料を運び出したのよ。
た。何に使われるものかは分からなかったが、
これは確かに2人とも適切な対応ね。
それとこの作戦記録だが、
Combat records? Are those going to be items to increase your experience then or something? Yeah.
オリジニウムが3つ。
In addition to defeating enemies, experience materials can be spent manually. Okay. It'll be fine.
二度とみんなのことを忘れたりしない。
Oh, that's yeah, that's just a regular upgrade system. I was gonna say, can I switch weapons? Yep, 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 yep. What am I missing here? Wait, what? I have another character I didn't even notice? Oh, I bet you it was in like the mail or something. Why is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, okay, you can have the fancy blue sword. And she's using... Okay, I don't have anything else like that. She's just a regular sword. And who's this Missy? She's not in my party. Oh. And that's a guitar?
すごく性能がいいね。どんな環境でも頼りになるはずだよ。
Seems good.
でもランドブレーカーを倒してくれたから緊急修理ができそう。
You know, it's fate that you got the raccoon,
あとは
Blinko.
基地から人員と材料さえ来れば。ここはもう大丈夫よ。皆さんの仕事を続けてもらっていいわ。助けてくれて本当にありがとう。
Before I jump down, where's the party?
何が待っているのかな。
I mean, it looks like a, How do I add her to the party? It looked like there was space for 4 people. Where's the menu for that? You hit buttons until something opens. Like that. That's a backpack. That's a map. That's quests.
エンドフィールドは
There we are. I don't know what
歩
button
み
I
を止めない。
pressed though.
指示待ってるよ。管理人
It looks like a sword to me.
待ってるよ。管理人
Although, yeah, guitars being axes is much more common in games, and not just because of the slang. Okay, that's just a shield skill, so that's not damage oriented.
かどうしたの？ランドブレーカーのさっき言っていたことが気になって。そもそもさ、ランドブレーカーには全然わかんなそうなのにね。それにアンドレイさんは自腹で特殊パーツを買ったと言っていた。詳細はアンドレイさんに聞いた方がいいでしょう。エンドフィールドと工業団は長年協力して、工業団は4号谷地の裂け目についてずっと研究を続けていましたし、
Oh, do they
エネ
have
ル
to
ギー
use
高地
the
には超域実験場もあります。
split AE?
信じがたい話ではありますが、それについてはまた後で調べましょう。副産物センターの安全は確保できましたし、パーツと資料も見つかりました。管理人、協約コアへも協約転送で移動ができます。
I'm pretty sure I did a pretty good job of getting all the
急いで戻りま
goods.
しょう。これでアンドレスさん
Other
も
object that's not powered.
今度毛玉 G におごってもらわなきゃ。管理人もペリカも遠慮なしでさ、パーッと。
But I'm thinking I have to chain those pylon things all the way over here to get power here? Oh. We did the exploration thing on the way here, so let's just take the quick way back. Oh. Or
オーリデンは砕けた宇宙、はるか遠い距離を超え、ここまで流れ着きました。
ここのみんなは
is that? Oh, I forgot. Can't double jump.
文明地帯の歩みを振り戦闘開始。身の安全を第一に。
受け取って決めるよ。
みんなのおかげです。
I saw a thing, like a little cylinder thing that looked like it could be interacted with and forgot that double jump doesn't exist. Good
みん
job.
なよくやったね。
バッチリ。
No, oh. May as well defeat everybody before I get out of here.
戦闘開始。身の安全を第一に。凍らせる。
終わらせる。
この勢いで。
決めるよ。
終わった。まずは休憩だね。
Hello, Cryo 6! Oh, I probably should have gone up the other one over there. Because that's the pylon. Or the zip line.
戦闘開始。
The cylinder I was looking at is that thing over there, but let's finish off these guys first.
状況確認。
お遊びここまで。決めるよ。
この勢いで。
でもいける。みんなよくやったね。
無益な戦いは目的ではありません。先に進みましょう。
No.
調べてみる価値がありそうね。
Items, and then where's that cylinder thing? This. Oh, make explosives. Oh. Well, that would have been nice for before I beat all the guys, but can I throw them this way? Yeah. Okay. I don't know what all this stuff is for, but you can pick it up, so I want it. Can I pick up butterflies? No. United Workers Syndicate of Talos.
上質な鉱物みたいですね。素材に使えるかも。あれはなかなかの強敵になるはず。気を引き締めていきましょう。
More areas that I can't get in? Yeah. Yeah, actually. Can I take it here? Oh ho! Sometimes you just gotta throw a bomb at the problem, eh? Power equipment. Many damaged power facilities are scattered across the valley. Certain materials are required to repair them. Where's the repair prompt? Yeah, let's just go further in. Alright, and here's hoping these guys aren't a ridiculous level. Ah, we're good.
権限レベル7殲滅。
Oh, but he had the telegraph for special skills.
バッチリだったね。
Character Cons has a art tag that it unlocks? Interesting. Oop. Okay, and then these guys are gonna be none, right?
さすがだね。
Actually, I probably could have taken those guys at the same time as the big one, just with the spread damage, but whatever.
みんなよく言ったね。
Okay, so we beat all the enemies here. We'll unlock the gate, and then there's... It gave me the prompt about repairing the place, so let's try and... Wait.
丸くてキラキラしてる。オーリレンってこんな感じなんだね。
Okay, well this seems to be the broken thing. What do you want? 20. Okay, but that's the thing that we were making at that... Yeah, we should have that. Waiting for us when we get back. I just realized it's one of those car dealership waiting man thingies. Okay, we should be able to
上質な鉱物みたいだね。
be able to do that to here. Vending machines. There. Okay, so we need one more. Right there. I feel like this should reach. Oh. No, there's nothing to connect it to. Wait, is this just active? Yeah. Oops. Never mind. Oh, sanity. That's that. Yeah. Gotcha. There we go.
この鉱物使えるかもしれない。
Alright, we'll just leave that like that. That should be enough. And I'm gonna ignore you and come back to this machine here. Ben, make some more. I'm sorry, I really want to see what happens when I upgrade that thing, so we're just gonna go ahead and repair it before we continue on with any story here. There. Alright, it's repaired. Doesn't seem to have made a difference now, but I suspect that's... Oh, this one's broken too. I didn't even see that. Oh, more up there. And sweat. Right. Any damaged ones on this side? No. Oh,
懐かしい感覚だ。
that one's broken.
様子が
障害排除。
さっさと潰すよ。さっさと潰す。
終わった。まずは休憩だね。
Oh, but I don't know if I can...
音がするぞ。誰か気になった。
I don't know if I'll be able to do this one.
終わらせる。
Okay, so the last one I had connected to the big tower, so there's no way it would reach all the way over here. And I didn't see a way to connect off of the big tower here. Hold on. Now let's just go ahead and progress the story then. Oh. A tactical plan drawn on a piece of paper. Locations of defense lines and convoy truck barricades have been marked out with simple lines. Is that the kind of thing that should be just sitting around? Can't get the birds. It's already finished. You know what? I got plenty of these things. I'll just throw in some more. Why not?
アンドレスさん、頼まれていたものを持ってきました。それに副産物センターには作業員が残っていて。
助かったよ、ペリカ監察官管理人。
Oh, Lousy, that's truly the biggest tragedy of the world is when the coffee is suddenly gone. Definitely was not me, because I don't even have any coffee right now. It's not like another one appeared on my table or anything. But that does make me want to add another one, so...
管理人、エンドフィールドの携帯式最高機は 鉱物スポットに設置するだけで自動で動くんだ。近くで試してみてくれ。
Mining rigs are facilities specialized for mining. Put them on mining spots. Okay, so then I don't have to go whack them with a sword anymore. I should have expected what that was going to happen. Or that was going to happen. Okay. Inventory. Mining rig. Oh. Just place. Okay, portable mining rig. Does not... and uses a fraction of it to power itself. It does not need to be connected to the power grid and can automatically mine on its own. Be stored inside the rig. Remember to return to manually gather the ore. Okay. Should I do another one? I mean, they gave me two. Alright.
管理人、結晶外核の大量生産ができるようになりました。前にやったように精錬炉で加工しましょう。
よしよし、これだけあれば十分だ。材料は全部揃ったよ、管理人。試作モデルの修理作業は俺に任せてくれ。え、ランドブレーカーが？他はともかく、この T11 型オリジニウムプリズムと精密小径、それに試作モデルは超域研究のために開発した実験的なもので、ランドブレーカーの役に立つとも思えない。
It's shockingly close to the side of the screen there. It feels like it needs a bit more of a bumper. Oh, I don't think you guys can even see the options that I'm picking because they put them in a spot that I've got underneath the chat. I gotta figure out something better for my chat. I should probably look for for something that I can use that's a little bit more professional than just a screen. Get in touch with the
入り口も襲撃によって崩れ、瓦礫で塞がれてしまっています。今付近にいたエンドフィールドのオペレーターが管理人。
状況は思ってた以上に良くないね。危機対策班のみんなにはお手数かけちゃうけど、オリジニウム粉末をできるだけたくさん持ってきてくれる？武器庫の入り口で待ってるからさ。オリジニウム。
That sounded like Ayaka's voice actor.
まあ、毛玉じいならさ。
Oh, I just noticed that I'm covering some of it too. Hold on, I should probably make them smaller.
何でも粉々にできる。エンドフィールド近世万能の強薬コアに行けば粉砕機を作れる。やっぱり強薬コアは 跳躍コアの近くに設置しよう。
Alright, AIC factory facilities can be constructed at the protocol automation core. Okay. Uh-oh. It's not going to tell me where to put it now. I have to choose on my own. I should probably stick it inside this zone because where it's got power, right? Okay. We can make ore into powder, or we can make...
ね、簡単でしょ。精錬炉と似たようなもんだし。よし、早速粉砕機を使ってオリジニウム粉末を加工しよ
I guess we'll take 10 of them.
よーし、武器庫に出発。部寮出てからずっとやってなかったしさ。でっかい花火、景気よくね。確かあの武器庫もエンドフィールドの武庫エンジニアが管理していたはずです。
Where's my inventory thingy? I think I've got too much stuff.
エンドフィールドにずーっと武器抱えてる女の子いるよ
I
ね。
forget where you can go to manage your inventory.
エンドフィールドの武庫エンジニアはどんな武器にも精通した達人ばかり。チェンが見たという女の子、それは武庫エンジニアの総責任者よ。今度管理人とチェンにも正式に紹介します。きっと気が合うと思うから。
Alright, now I don't feel so inclined to actually go and gather stuff every time I see it, if I know I'm automatically mining as well. This good guy.
Yep. 近くに貴重な物資があるようですね。見落とさないように。
Yep. Can't jump over that.
おっと、見事に塞がれてるね。エンドフィールド。
Alright, well we've already learned how to use these.
報告した時から状況は変化なし。爆発物のことなら任せてよ。爆破する場所も確認しといたしね。管理人、オリジニウム爆薬弾が使えるようになったよ。そういえば修正工業システムはもう動いてるんだよね。なんか本当爆発好きなんだね。
Explosives can be made by interacting with the barrel. Oh yeah, no, we've already done this. We already know what's going on here.
よーく狙ってと。やった、止まってた。100発100中だよ。そういえば
Perfect.
ジェンは確か前にも花火で大騒ぎしてい
Certain... Okay, the red marking is the
た記憶がある。
explodable.
もしかして才能があるのかな。おっと、その話は秘密。昔々の話なんだから。おい、大丈夫？呼吸は正常、外傷もなし。名札はセミョーンさん。バイタルサインには問題なし。起こしてみま。
Why is she gonna beat him up? Come
アン
on.
カーが基地を襲撃したって？何か大きな音がして。管理人、ペリカ監察官、窮地を救ってもらって感謝するよ。でもすぐ持ち場に戻らないと。 幸いなことに武器庫の被害はほとんどなかった。武器を一つ持って行ってくれ。みんなが
Well, these stock bills must be spent to purchase weapons. And okay, it wanted me to buy it. And I was just thinking that we didn't have anything better for that other girl, so that works. No, I'm gonna leave him on that one. Alright, well that's pretty standard. We're not gonna do that. Oh, I did already have one.
この武器に合った戦い方を研究しないと。
No, I already had those. I didn't need to buy anything. And she's got the guitar
少しでも
things or
役に
whatever.
立てたならよかった。まだ在庫はある。またいつでも見に来てくれ。
あのさ、修正工業システムって4号家賃以外でも使うんだよね。ええ、あくまで4号家賃は最初の一歩。これから開拓エリアに広げていくつもりよ。で、その次は？その次？うん。開拓エリアをさ、どんな風にしたいのかなって。都市をいっぱい作るとか？それともみんながずっと同じところで幸せに暮らせるようにとか？どれも全部見てみたい。でもちゃんと考えたことはなかったわ。もしかするとずっと願い続けたことが叶う瞬間を見たいだけなのかもしれない。そっか。
Is it just me or is this building didn't look like it had all this going on from the outside? This is
きっと真面
huge.
目で優しいやつなんだろうな。うん、違うの。私の願いではなくて他の誰かの願い。みんなから預かった私への願い。
Is that a real QR code? No, I don't think so. There's the same one over and over again. Well, it just looked like a big old tower, but when you get up close, it's gigantic. I mean, it's a big tower, but like the rest of the facility, I felt like when you were running past it. No, I suppose. It's just a really big scope. Everybody's quiet till I start saying things accidentally. That's what she said jokes are way too old.
よし、起動できた。聞こえてるから。
No, no, is this gonna be a...
TA?
What on earth is this?
おー、よかった。うまく修復できたみたいだ。この人はチェン戦友。それからこっちはペリカ観察官。最後に管理人だ。 この頃知能ユニットはイボンヌがついでにってつけたから性能は大したことないんだ。
Confused him out.
え、何？通信？
メンテナンスモードで強制再起動した時にしか流れない音声メッセージなんだからね。ってことで何したかはわかんないけど、次同じことしたらいくら老人を敬えって言ったって。
管理人、ペリカ観察。
Yeah, well, good luck, I guess.
そんな。でもどうしても試作モデルはメンテナンスモードでも周りの環境データの観測をして。
あ、だから私たちも呼んだってこと？
アンカーが落下する直前、八千要塞から異常なエネルギー信号が何度か観測され、さすがに無関係ってことは考えにくい。詳細は不明だ。
急ぎ連絡を取らなくては。中央制御タワーに戻りましょう。
When gathering an item, the crafting manual will make an entry of it and keep track of the total amount gathered so far. Okay, so my instinct to pick up everything is good. HP over time. Wait, what was this one? Was this one a revive? Oh, that's just restoration. That's heal over time. Heal over time? Revive. Okay, we have a revive recipe. Food. Oh, I do not know how to pronounce that. It's Sesqua? They probably had to make up their own font for this game, eh? Alright, well, let's... Okay. Heal over time. Instant heal. Both. And then... Sure, there we go. I'll leave it at that for now for crafting. Can we run up here? Is there anything up here? Alright, let's just get out of here. There. I didn't realize we could have just jumped straight down. No. Guess we'll have to go the real way around. Oh. Why do I feel like there's got to be something up there? I'm great at platformers, as you can tell. Oh no, I can't. Gotta go all the way around to get back to the other side? Yes. Oh, that sucks. Raccoon Dude is. Oh, sorry, I was completely just locked in on the game there for a bit. Raccoon Dude is funny. His heel is a giant ice block on a fishing pole that he smashes them with. Glider, rather. Offhand, I think it's just the. I don't even recall offhand what button is the glider in Genshin. It's just when I want to use it, my hand goes to the right spot. But to be fair, the keyboard I use just has the numbers 1 through 20 on it. It doesn't have any letters on the keys.
コア部分に致命的な損傷が見つかり、重要な機密が含まれるユニットで、かつ予備パーツも襲撃によって破損してしまいました。管理人、難しいお願いだと分かっているのですが。
Oh, lousy. If it's thundering out there, stay safe and warm. And also, if anybody here is on the East Coast, equally stay warm. I hear that the temperatures are getting pretty darn low today. What, they were calling for like -50?
管理人、かつてのあなたは稼働中のオリジニウム設備を感知することができていました。それだけではなく、オリジニウム回路を調整し、設備の改造と修復も行っていました。
No worries, Lousy. You just take care and stay safe.
オリジニウムには幅広い用途があり、
I don't even remember the last time we had lightning.
アーツと工業技術を組み合わせることで素材への加工も可能です。タロ2にはオリジニウムを育て採掘する拠点が多く存在しています。私たちの文明はオリジニウムの恩恵によるものなのです。
Tried to raise my arm to scratch my head.
オリジニウムの採掘に
And I
よって
forgot that
環
I'm
境
still
や社
sore
会
from
的な
playing
問題
Beat
を引き
Saber
起こした歴
yesterday.
史はありますが、それでも私たちは依存するしかありませんでした。
Let me try something.
管理人はまだ目覚めたばかりで、無理にアーツを使えば体への負担になります。私にやらせてください。
Desperate times call for desperate solutions. Really, if isn't measures the a better word to use?
わかりました。
けれど頼みましたよ、管理人。
All right, let's see what we can do. Okay. How do you rotate it? R. Easy enough. Okay, so... Oh yes, that was such hard work. I don't know if we'll be able to manage.
Welcome to Endfield Industries. Initialize.
Oh no, it's running on Windows.
地要塞は占拠されてしまった。
ランドブレーカー、これわざとやってるのかな。
アンドレイさんの地下実験室の件、オリジニウム副産物センター。
我々の通信システムが停止している間に4号谷地の重要拠点が襲撃に遭っていたと。 それも複数箇所同時に。ひとまず通信班には引き続き情報を集めさせます。
ランドブレーカーには組織的な力はない。
I say we head out there and seize the initiative.
ええ、早く動かなければ。
Oh gosh, we're closing in on 3-hour mark.
ついに反撃するってわけだね。
地上に降りる前、リージャン号から周辺エリアの全戦闘オペレーターに支援要請を送ったわ。その中にランドブレーカーの専門家がいる。
管理人、お待ちください。
The gear assembly. All right. I mean, I could make some more. Sure, why not? And then we're gonna equip it on people?
オリジニウムが道を開いてくれるはずだ。
Okay.
これが工業の成果だよ。
Once equipped, tacticals are automatically used when a certain criteria is met. Okay, so that's how you use items in combat. Once equipped, the item is automatically used by any operator in the team who falls below 50% HP 3 times per battle. So it doesn't matter if... Oh, then this gets used 3 times, so I've got 10. 3 uses reduces my carry total by 1 or something? Okay, this is more like a defense-oriented. This is a
これが
offense-oriented
工業
one.
の成果だよ。
Oh, sure, she can have them. And that kind of makes it sound like you don't really need to equip the same item on multiple people, so that's fine. And I don't have anything left for you guys, so
警
you'll
備
just
課
have
と
to
作業
suffer.
員が備蓄装備を回収してきました。アンカーが落下した時、平静を装ってはいましたが、しかし皆さんのおかげで危機を乗り越えられただけではなく、修復作業も想像よりずっと順調に進んでいます。中枢基地を代表して皆さんにお礼をさせてください。それからもう一つ予定していた歓迎会ですが、状況がペリカ監察官、チェン、そして決して無理はしないように。もう十分よくやってくださいました。それからここに皆さんの帰りを待っている人がいることもお忘れなく。
Even the safety code is there watching us.
分かっている。
全然大丈夫だよ。
We'll get to the bottom of this.
では皆さんの無事とご武運をお祈りします。
ランドブレーカーの裏にある目的は、アンドレイさんの試作モデルエンドフィールド、そして管理人、あなたに。
Oh, I get to text people in this game too. Level 5 authority? Oh, come on. We'll leave that at that for now. Alright, so I was aiming for about 3 hours max here, but How about after the next boss fight? And I'll try to lock in a bit here so I'm not like futzing around the map as much. I still kind of want to run though. I kind of want to see what's on the ground between here and there. How far is it? Oh, it's pretty far. Oh well. It's these guys again. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We have 4 people. Yeah. Yes. Profile? No. Where was the level up thing? Okay, forget where the level up thing is, so, It's weapons. Oh, not the button I wanted. You? Okay. Why is it not in the character menu? Oh no, you is changing character. I wanted to level him up a bit. Because this is that level 30 group and I want to take him out. Oh, we can level up the weapon a bit. Sure. Okay. Then also... Oh. Am I blind? Oh, there it is. Okay, I see now. Thank you for sending it on Discord because I was being very blind there. Upgrade that, and then we'll go... Then we'll go back and upgrade the potential. This is probably not a good use of my stuff, but I don't care. Ooh. Well, I did limit it to under 3 stars, so that's probably fine. Now we're gonna come back here and level everybody up. Yeah, what the heck. Alright, so everybody is good? If we still can't rescue these boxes, maybe then I deserve to not be able to continue first day. Actually, this is probably unrelated to the boxes now that I think about it, but... But I want to beat them. Revenge. Ooh. This guy's got a little bit more to him. kinda do be seeking. Oh, there we go. Yes, 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 yes. There. Revenge. Eh? Oh, my guy died. Again. Oh, he's right there. Hold on a second here. Why am I stuck in construction mode here? I don't want that. Hold on. It's repaired. Oh, that might have been nice while I was fighting, but whatever. Oh, okay. X button opens that up? No? That's it? Why is it forcing me to stay in this mode? Oh, there we go. Now I can repair. There we go, now they're happy. But still, why is it kind of forcing me into this mode? Oh, temp? No. There. Oh, it's because my Q is right next to the... I mean, the Q is next to tab on normal people keyboards too, that's fine. Oh boy. That's probably my sign that I'm actually too exhausted to keep going. Haven't had any coffee in like 2 hours. As if that's the only thing that I'm operating on. If anything, it's the fact that I ate breakfast about 9 hours ago and haven't had anything to eat since. Surely it wouldn't be a problem if I could beat those level 30 guys. Okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell, but my characters back there are made out of like maybe 40 pixels. They are actually blocky. take out his lackeys first. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think it would come across on screen because it's probably a little bit compressed by YouTube as well anyway. But they were like literally looked like you could count the pixels they were made out of if you squint.
気にないなペリカなんかそこら辺のやつと違うよ
Finally another guy.
まあ度胸はありそうだな。お前が噂の管理人か。キャトロ・ウルフガード・ルピーノだ。管理人に報告する。
Do we get him automatically too?
ペリカ監察官はいつもそう紹介するな。
ウルフガードはエンドフィールド特殊技術部のオペレーターです。ただウルフガード仲間に
ああ、悪かった。ペリカ監察官。まあ、
今4号やちは混乱の最中にある。
Dante, that's the name. That's exactly what I was thinking. I couldn't remember the name.
わかった。とりあえず、ボーンクラッ
The
シャ
outfit
ー
with the
は橋の今まで奪うことしか知らなかった奴らにしては手際が良すぎる。
but if you got him in the gacha, then they might not give him to you for
電
free.
力については強薬コアを使えば復旧できるはずよ。
Oh no, he totally did just join up. Cool. I can't even tell how many. I can't even tell how many I have right now. Although it is a bit of a shame that I just raised everybody up. What do we have for gun weapons? Okay, we do have a 4-star.
これは使いやすいな。どうも。
That won't matter because again, it doesn't seem like it matters that much.
エンドフィールドは歩みを止めない。
準備？うんうんケンも大丈夫だって
Yeah, that's fine. I'm sure it's fine.
新しい任務か。敵がいたら
And I'm sure I won't regret using all these resources later. 100%. No way.
それだけだ。
このレバー引いても反応しないね電気
まずはこれに電気を通さないと。
Quickly teleport. Nah, we're gonna run. The way his arms move when you're jumping like that looks kind of silly. Alright, Heba's prepared several relay towers. Let's use them to connect the bridge to the grid. Alright. Let's see, relay tower was... which one? This one? This one. Right. Here seems good then.
ルの長さが足りないみたいだね。足までの間に中継タワーをいくつか設置しよ
いつか長いケーブル絶対開発してもらわなきゃ。
Easy. What?
.これで八千通路への道が開けたわ。
その前に八千通路の状況をできるだけ確認しておきたい。
フィオナ、情報をまとめてもらえる？ちょっと待って、シミュレーターを送るね。
I might call it here for the day because I do feel like reminding myself how long it's been since I've had something to eat made me a little hungry. So, my impression so far is that I do like the feel of the combat. The world does seem to have a lot of exploration type elements that I might need to sink my teeth into a bit. Whatever this factory thing is, I don't know, but I'm gonna have to experiment with all the different kind of facilities. Oh, I have another person messaging me about it too. 1 second. Oh boy. I don't know if I'll continue playing long term, but if I do, it will definitely be free to play because I cannot afford another gacha game. So, mayhaps in a little while I'll give some more thoughts after getting a little bit further into the game because it does feel like we're still in the, It does feel like we're still in the tutorial. So, yeah, I think we'll call it there for the day. Oh, that's all the points. You just take everything. Yeah, I don't even know what all these items are, but yeah, I think I am going to end it there for today because stretching my arms, I remembered that I cannot raise my arms right now, and I do feel like I'd like some lunch, even if it's a bit late for it. So, thank you so much for joining me to just experiment around in here. I am going to play this a little bit more today, see what's going on, but I think that'll be it for this stream. My current impressions are that I am enjoying it. I'm not... It still feels like we're a little bit on the railroad. And I want to see what happens once we're off the railroad. I see, and as I immediately get distracted by more sad boxes. Hold on, I got distracted by sad boxes. No, more! Those boxes are absolutely alive, and that makes me feel very worried about this world. You're right. They're cute, but something's just very off about the boxes being alive. But yes, thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you guys next time. Probably Aura Kingdom, since it's been 2 in a row that's not Aura Kingdom. Bye!